Hey, YouTube. Yeah, I'm back. So there's questions floating around about this guy, this singer. Apparently he's an R&B singer. I don't think I've ever heard him sing. I don't know anything about this guy. But an interesting point has been floating around. He made a point that if a person has oral sex with a male more than once, he's using the example of twice, does that make him a homosexual? Now, for some people, this seems elementary. But not everybody lives in big cities. I'll just tell you, based on my experience, straight people have sex with men, same sex, a lot. Maybe not in the regular world, but in the drug world, everybody has sex. That does not mean they're gay. In the prison world, men have sex with men all the time. And we don't know who's on top and who's on bottom in themselves. Are they gay? They're gay in that, maybe you say they're gay in that moment. They're having homosexual sex. But are they homosexual? No, you can have sex with a heterosexual person. It happens all the time. I know men, when I was in the life, I know men who that's how they made their living. Having sex with men. And they still weren't gay. Because when they sought pleasure for themselves, they went to women. And the ones who get off, are fortunate enough to get off drugs, when they go back to regular world, they go back to women. It was only for money. They're gay for pay, as they say. Gay for pay, as they say. But it's possible to do it. It's only an act. You see, we're so conditioned to think, oh, you did that, that means you're gay. Oh, you did this, that means it doesn't mean shit. It's just an act. It's just an act. I knew hustlers all the time that they were heterosexual people. They were selling themselves as heterosexual people. People who were purchasing their services, were purchasing the services of a heterosexual man or down low man or what they call trade. Trade, something for something. My services for your whatever. Right? So this guy, no matter what you guys think about it, he is right. You can have sex with men. I know guys who sold themselves as bottoms, who did the oral, suck, whatever, who were straight. It's just an act. It only hurts the first time, honey. If you're heterosexual, after you do it a couple of times, you realize it ain't all that. It ain't all that. It's doesn't define who you are. Your sexuality is your attraction. Your attraction. What are you attracted to? If a person that has sex for money, it's for money. If a person has sex in prison because there's no women around, because they're horny. People do that. I heard it's really rampant in women's prisons. Everybody, women are more relational, so they get involved in relationships even in there. But I think my point is, no, having sex with a male once or twice, 3 times, 4 times, even a season in your life where you're selling it, does not make you gay. Your gay is your attraction. I used to come up across these fools. All they want to do is sit up and look at women on pornography. What were you looking at women for? I'm here, but they were not attracted to me. It was just a service. They might as well fell asleep when they were doing it. Right? So this dude, I didn't even watch the interview, but I know it's been, people have been talking about it for a couple of days. It's naive to think that if you ever have sex with a male, that makes you homosexual. It's not true. I'm only using prison as an example because I have lots of experience there, and the streets as the other example because I have tremendous amount of experience there, where people are having sex all the time. For various reasons. Does that mean they enjoy it? Not necessarily. It's gay for pay. Right? So if it happens in that life, it can happen in nature. It can happen with humans. We're just conditioned to think that it's so wrong that people, if they do try it, they won't tell you. I mean, years and years and years and years and years ago, when I first arrived in Los Angeles, I spent a season as a hooker myself, as a hustler myself. right? A season. Lots of straight guys out there selling it. Lots and lots and lots. They really didn't even oftentimes want gay boys. Some of these guys were bisexual, and some of them were not. Right? So get over that fact. If you go and you have sex with somebody, it does not mean you're homosexual. You're homosexual because of your attraction. Now, I don't even remember how long I've been without sex now. I haven't had sex in about, is it 8, 9 years? Something like that. I've been in this apartment for 9 years. So it was before that, I think around 10 years before I even got in here. So about 10 years, I have had no sex at all. Nothing. And I'm just as gay as I was when I was having sex 3 or 4 times a day. Nothing has changed. When I walk down the street, I'm still drawn to the same thing. I still find the same thing attractive. My attraction is my homosexuality. It's not an act. It's not what I do. It's in here. My attraction hasn't changed. If I were to watch pornography, what would I watch? What would I want to see? What would be erotic to me? See people on the street? Oh, that's fine. That's your gay. Your attraction. What are you attracted to? What do you find sexually arousing? Even if you're not doing anything. I'm the exact same person I was when I was having sex all the time. Now I have no sex. I'm still gay. You understand? It's just an act. If I were to go and have sex with a woman now, that wouldn't change the fact that I was homosexual. If I had a reason, maybe she can give me a good job or something. You know, I could do that. It had nothing to do with my sexuality. Okay? And I have met many people who have been fortunate enough to get out of the life as well. When they get out of the life, they go back to their nature. Right? It was never all that to them. It wasn't a lifestyle to them. It's just something to do, some way to make money, or get drugs, or whatever. Guys get out of prison. You think they go out and hook up with men for the rest of their life? No, that's old time thinking. Old time thinking. You do it once, if you do it twice, especially. Oh my God, you did it twice. I knew when I was in San Quentin, I knew killers. Killers. In there for the rest of their life. What they gonna do? You call that gay? All right, people. I'm full of opinions today. I'll see you later with Greenleaf. I do like that show. We got 2 episodes left. So I will be back. Talk about that in a little bit later.